Okay, good evening, good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to this weekly coaching. So, first we're going to understand. So, what first, as we always say, our soul is always guiding. Our soul is nothing but our emotions, the way we feel. So, our emotions is always guiding us. And the only thing is, how do we know that whether it is a right uh, decision or right choice for me or not? It's your emotions tells us. But the only thing why we are not able to listen to our emotions, it's because we are listening to our external voices, to our family members, to the noise in the environment. But our inner voice is always guiding us, and it is right for us. That's what I have learned. So last week I forgot to share this thing with you. The one major breakthrough in that 7 days stillness retreat was listening to my inner voice. All these days, all these years, I've been listening to, yes, of course I am listening to my inner voice. That's the reason I'm into this place here. And yeah, when we can listen to that inner voice is when we are relaxed, when we are calm, when we are peaceful, when we are in silence. That's where we listen to our inner voices. That inner guidance, it's always there. But if we keep giving attention to the external voices, to listening to the people, listening to other things, and the noise in the environment, noise in the external world, that's where we end up following that external voice, and that's where all the problems begins. And that's a reason I want you all to be independent, which means to say without my sister or without me or without my team, you should be able to lead your life happily, joyfully, easily. Again, if you are depending too much on us also, it becomes an attachment. Okay, they are my gurus. Without them, I cannot live my life. No, that's wrong. All our intention, all our objective is to make you independent of any person, anything in your life. Without them or without that particular thing, materialistic thing, you should be able to lead your life happily, joyfully. That's our intention. That's our objective also. And we are going to make it. Okay. Don't depend on, because depend on your inner voice, depend on your soul, depend on your guidance, inner guidance. It is always guiding you beautifully. So you should not depend on anybody. I know you can, yes, of course, you can ask for the guidance, but you should not depend on anybody. You should not depend on anything to make you feel good, because your soul is, that's a true nature. Your true nature of your soul is feeling good, feeling happy, joyful. And that's where when we disconnect ourselves from the external world, that's where we listen to our inner voices, our own guidance, emotional guidance system. We'll be able to pay attention to our emotions. Then we understand what it is trying to say. We listen to the people, we listen to our boss, we listen to our spouses, we listen to the children. But most of the time we forgot to listen to our own inner guidance, true or not. It is always guiding us beautifully. And see, these things I cannot show you externally, like listening to inner voice, but all I can say is it always guiding you. And you might also experience this when when you're so calm, when you're so peaceful, you get a lot of ideas, you get a lot of clarity, isn't it? How many of you experienced it? Maybe when you're doing some meditation, or when you're peaceful, when you're relaxed, you get so much of guidance, you so much of clarity, so many ideas you get. That's a guidance. That's an inner voice which is telling you. But with the external voice, we suppress that inner voice. Okay. Now, so that's a reason I want you all to be in a relaxed and peaceful state now. So we are going to do meditation. It's like a emptying our thoughts meditation. It's very, very simple. We're going to focus more on our in breath and out breath. So you can focus on your nostrils, like the breath is going out, going in and going out. So just observe the point of focus should be your nostrils. Just observe the in breath and out breath. So, and eventually your thoughts is going to become less. And when your thoughts is lesser, you'll be able to listen to that inner voice. I'm going to guide you to do that. So all you need to do is just relax yourself and plug in your earphones for better experience. And maybe now you can give intention, like if you need some guidance, if you need some clarity, if you need some solutions, Now you can give the intention in this meditation. Definitely you're going to get that idea, some clarity, some intuition. Like we call it a intuition also, right? Definitely that intuition is always there. And intuition, guidance, inner voice, whatever you call it, it means the same. You'll be able to listen to that inner voice. And that whatever the inner voice, based on that inner voice, whatever decisions that I've took so far, it's always right for me. Even coming into the spiritual path also, I'll tell you this journey also. I'm spending so many lakhs on my CA course, spending so many years, and it was not an easy decision for me to come into the spirituality and to become a spiritual teacher. I was very skeptical. I was very doubtful. I don't know what to do. I'm like confused. Don't know what to do in my life. That's the time, I spent a lot of time with myself to listen to that inner voice. I did meditation. And also, of course, I spent a lot of time with myself to understand about myself and to listen to that inner voice. Otherwise, we keep listening to the family members. The family member says, no, it is not right for you. No, you have to go ahead and complete the CA. Other people says, no, you have to do this because it is going to pay you a lot of money after completing. So many external voices. We'll get confused. Even like this nowadays also, we get a lot of confusion because of the too much of depending on the external voices, on the external things. The moment you cut that external voices, that's where you listen to your inner voices, your true guidance, your true self, your true soul. And it is always guiding you in a right way, in the right path. So still you're in the right path, and yes, and it is always guiding you. So let us try to disconnect from that external world and let us connect to our inner self. And once you connect, you're going to listen a lot of inner voices, lot of emotions, and lot of intuition, lot of ideas, lot of clarity. That's what I got in that 7 days stillness retreat. No, I got a lot of clarity. I got a lot of mini ideas, and I was able to listen to that inner voices. Even though my inner voice is telling me always, I couldn't listen to it because of my external voices, right? And the moment I spent a lot of time in silence, in a lot of time in meditation, that's where I got a lot of time to understand about my inner voices in that guidance. It is always guiding you beautifully. Just disconnect yourself from the external voice for some time, at least every day. That's the reason me and my sister, we keep telling you always, spend some time with your own self every day, at least some 30 minutes every day. Give yourself. When you spend time with yourself, that's when you understand more about you, more about your emotions, more about your thoughts, more about your beliefs. And you'll be able to listen to that inner voices when you are in silence, or when you are relaxed, when you are calm. Otherwise, we keep listening to that external voices and we get confused, and we don't know what to do in life, and we'll no clarity in our life. To get more clarity, I don't think so you'll get clarity in our classes. Of course, you get clarity, but it's more of external. But the true clarity is the clarity which you get from your own self, from your own guidance, from your own inner voice. That's a true clarity. That's a true guidance. And not whatever, just a guide to helping you to connect with your true self, to connect to that inner voice, to that inner guidance. But ultimately, we are not your guide. You are your own guide. You are your own mentor. You are your own master. Okay, and definitely we're gonna make you independent of us also. Without me, without my sister, without our team, you will be able to lead your life joyfully, happily, easily. That's our objective, and that's our intention. We're gonna make it. Okay, I know it's not an easy thing to accept it, like to not to depend on anybody, but to depend on your own guidance, to rely on your own guidance system, to rely on your own inner voice. That's the inner voice is always guiding you, and it is always right for you. When we'll be able to listen to that inner voice? Only when you are disconnecting from the external voices. Otherwise, we keep focusing on the external voices, we suppress that inner voice, and we don't know what to do in our life. We get confused. So that's the reason. So when you disconnect yourself from the external world, that's when you listen to that inner voice. That inner voice, inner guidance is always right, and it is always beautiful. You get so much of clarity, you get so many ideas. That's what I got in that 7 days stillness retreat. And we're gonna do a meditation. It's nothing but disconnecting from that external world and connecting to our own self, which is to listen to that inner voices. Like now you can give intention that whatever you wanted to get some, maybe you want to get some ideas, you want to get some clarity, you need some solutions, or you need some answers. So now you can give intention, okay, that okay, I'm gonna get all the answers, all the clarity, all the ideas from my own self, from my own inner voice, from the inner guidance. So just give this intention, definitely you're gonna get it. That's because that's what I got, as I said, right? So discontinuing my CA and coming to the spiritual path, it's not an easy decision for me. I was very skeptical and doubtful. And yeah, how did I took the decision? It's based on my inner voice only. I was not listening to my parents. I was not listening to my sister also. Yes, of course, she is guiding me. I was not listening to other people also. They keep telling, okay, this is not right for you. Okay, you can skip, you can leave your CV and you can do this business, or you have to continue that CA journey. So many people telling many things. I got confused. I don't know what to do in my life. That's where I spent more time with myself and to listen to that inner voice. And it was beautiful. And that's the reason I am here today in front of you, right? Because of my own inner guidance, because of my own inner voice, and only will be able to listen to it when we are relaxed, when we are calm, and when we are peaceful, and when we are disconnecting from the external world. Otherwise, you keep listening to that external voices and you get confused. And you don't even need our guidance when you follow your own guidance. That's what we want to make you to independent of without us also. You should be able to lead your life happily, joyfully. And yeah, first let us do some 10-15 minutes of meditation. This meditation is all about relaxing, calming yourself. When you are calm, when you are relaxed, that's when you able to listen to that inner voice, inner guidance. So just pay attention to it. It is okay even if you're getting any thoughts. So just notice and let go of your thoughts. I know many thoughts will be coming up, many thoughts will pop up in your mind, and many emotions, many circumstances, many past experiences, many memories, and it's completely all right. All you need to do is just notice, observe, just let go of your thoughts. And eventually when you focus on your in-breath and out-breath, like you have to focus on your nostrils, just observe how's your in-breath and how's your out-breath. And eventually you're going to become very, very calm and thoughtless state also. It is possible. That is what Buddha taught this meditation. This very, very simple, observing your own breath. That's eventually leads to that deeper state. And when you're in that state, you'll be able to let that guidance, intuition, your inner voice. Are you all ready to get that inner guidance, to listen to that inner voice, not to the external voice, which is a lot of chaos. When you listen to that external voices, a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, a lot of doubts, a lot of fears. But when you listen to that inner voice, it's so beautiful. I cannot tell you how beautiful it is. So just you need to experience it. Let us understand. You can give intention. Maybe right now you're going through some tough situation. Okay, you can ask for the guidance. You can seek for the clarity. You can seek for some ideas to implement in your business, to implement in your job, to implement in your workplace, whatever it could, maybe in your family place also. So whatever you wanted, just seek that guidance from within, not from the external voice, not from us also. Because the true guidance is the guidance which you get from your inner self, right? Let us start. So you can give intention whatever you wanted, maybe ideas, solutions, answers, clarity, whatever you wanted. So let's get started. Only thing is, please plug in your earphones if there is any noise around you. There is no noise, you can listen, you can put it on speaker also, and focus on the focus point should be your nostrils. Okay, just observe the in-breath, how's your in-breath and how's your out-breath, and eventually you're going to become very calm and very relaxed. And when you are calm and relaxed, that's where you'll be able to pay attention to that inner voice within you. Okay, let's get started. Sit comfortably, all of you, sit comfortably, relax yourself. Close your eyes. Just observe your in-breaths and out-breath. at your nostrils. It is okay if you're getting thoughts, just notice and let go of your thoughts. Just relax and observe your in-breath and out-breath at your nostrils. Notice any thoughts, and just let go of it. Bring your attention to your in-breath and out-breath at your nostrils. Whenever you get any thoughts, just notice, let go. Come back to observing your in-breath and out-breath at your nostrils. Your mind is relaxing completely. Your entire head region is relaxing completely. Be with your in-breath and out-breath. attention to your thoughts. Just bring yourself back into observing your in breath and out breath, your nostrils. Every in breath and out breath, feel your entire body is relaxing completely. Our goal of this meditation is to listen to our inner voices, inner guidance, the inner intuition, or your soul guidance. And when you are relaxed and peaceful, that's when you listen to those inner voices. So just relax yourself. It's completely all right to get any thoughts. Just notice those thoughts and let go and come back to observing your normal, natural, easy in breath and out breath at your nostrils. Don't visualize anything. Don't analyze anything. Just observe your in breath and out breath, your nostrils. If you get any thoughts, please notice and come back to observing your in breath, out breath at your nostrils. When you observe your in breath and out breath, eventually you will get into the thoughtless state. That's where you listen to the inner voices, the inner guidance. Just observe your normal, natural in-breath and out-breath at your nostrils. See how your body is relaxing. See how your mind is relaxing. It's not relaxed. Just observe your in-breath, out-breath at your nostrils. Eventually, your mind and body becomes relaxed and calm, peaceful. Don't pay attention to your thoughts. Just come back to observing your in-breath and out-breath, your nostrils. Don't visualize anything. Don't analyze anything. Just relax and observe your in-breath and out-breath. See how your mind and body is relaxing, but is not relaxing. Just come back to observing your normal, natural, easy, and simple in-breath and out-breath at your nostrils. Eventually, mind and body Getting any thoughts? It's very natural. So just notice those thoughts and let go. Come back to observe your in breath, out breath, your nostrils. Now, all of you to pay attention to your inner guidance, that inner voice is trying to say something to you. And it's been waiting for you to tell, waiting for you to guide the right path. Some reason you couldn't listen to that inner voice or the guidance because of the external voice. So now, slowly pay attention to that guidance, to that inner voice, which is trying to say something. You want you to listen to that inner voice. Pay attention to it. What it is trying to say to you. Just listen to it. Don't analyze, don't question anything. Just listen to it. trying to say about your past. Just listen to it. Listen to your inner voice, inner guidance with love and compassion, without any judgment. Just listen to it. What is that inner voice just telling you about your past? Just pay attention and listen to that inner voice. Now, what it is trying to say about your present situations, or the life which you are going through. Just listen to that inner voice or the guidance. Listen to your inner voice or guidance without any judgment. judgment, without so much of analysis. Just pay attention and listen to it as it is. What it is trying to say about your present situation or your present life. Just listen to the inner voice, guidance. Now, pay attention to your inner voice, the guidance, what it is trying to say about your future. Just listen to your inner voice. whatever the inner voice, the guidance, all you need to do is just trust, follow it without any judgment. The inner voice, the guidance, which is telling you is always right and correct for you. Just trust and believe in it. Now slowly bring your awareness to this body, to your room. Slowly come back. Just move your fingers, move your hands. And whenever you are ready, slowly come back and gently open your eyes. Slowly come back and open your eyes. Yeah, what your inner voice said about your past, your present, and your future. I would like to listen from each one of you because each one of your guidance and your inner voice is different. All these years, all these days, we have not been listening to our inner voice because we are too much focused on the external voices, external noise. Now, I want all of it. I'm very curious to know how's your, like what your inner guidance is saying about your past, present, and future. Okay, let us hear from Arun, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Good morning to everybody.
How's the
In
meditation,
fact,
sir, first?
yes, yes, yes. I really enjoyed it. This is the first time I'm doing this type of meditation. And I'm really thankful and grateful to you and Dr. Manjula for giving me this opportunity to listen to this meditation and with a soothing background music. And it was very calm. I enjoyed it very much. And whenever the thoughts were going here, there, I used to let go and bring it back to my state of being. And I really enjoyed this the first time where I have done in the past also, but this type of meditation, I really enjoyed it and it was very calm and relaxed. And I was getting guidance from my inner soul also that do this whenever I had given intention in the beginning, and it really guided me to the right path, and it showed me the way to do what next, to see the desires are getting manifested into the outer world. So it was a very good experience, and it has guided me for at least 3 to 4 issues where I was seeking guidance from my inner soul, and really it has given me some sort of clarity also to do what next, and it has showed the way to lead a righteous path and to see that all my desires are fulfilled in the external world. Thank you. Thank you, Mohan. Thank you, and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. Okay, who would like to share next? Shiramon, okay, let us hear from Karthik, sir. Yes, Karthik, sir. How was the meditation and what your inner voice said about your past, your present, and your future? Yes.
Thing is, the meditation was very calm actually,
Okay.
where am I able to go through my childhood dreams actually, where my mother is to take care of me and everything.
Okay.
She has taken care of me. And there was a disturbance which she is not able to talk to me. I've given her. So now I'm feeling relaxed and refreshed. Thank you so much, sir, for this guidance.
What your inner voice said about your present and future, that is about your past, and you're feeling good about your past. What it is your inner voice said about your present and future?
I was thinking about that only, sir. I have not thought it about anything. So it was like that only. I forgiven her actually. I feel relaxed to this section. Hope that something is going to, great thing is going to happen. Because I'm getting the offers and again in Bangalore only, not in anywhere in India.
Okay.
So still hoping that I'll get a new package which I desire. That's for which I'm.
Definitely you're gonna get it because you deserve it. And your soul is guiding you always. Definitely you're gonna get it. Maybe it'll take a little time, and definitely you're gonna get it only the best.
Thank you.
Because we only deserve best, so we'll get it only best.
Thank you so much.
And it's not about even patience also. Just be excited. Maybe there is something miraculous going to happen. So just be excited for it. And it is waiting for you. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. So let us, who would like to, let us hear from Mohan, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How's the meditation and what your inner voice said?
Yes, sir. The meditation was very good, sir. Calm. I'm feeling so calm, so happiness, feeling so great. Also, my inner voice guide me for future, and listening my voice of inner voice. I'm listening.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. Rajalakshmi ma'am, you'd like to say something?
Well, there was some disturbance at my end because near my house, some noise was coming. Because of that, I was really not able to focus. I'm going to do this exercise once again. So then really I want to focus and then really see what
Yes,
What?
ma'am. You can listen to. We'll share this recording, so you can
Yeah,
listen to this, guided process one more time, so that you'll be able to do it.
definitely. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, ma'am. Yeah. Let us hear from Kashish. Hi, Kashish. How was the meditation?
Hello,
Yeah.
fine.
Are you able to
Thank
listen to
you.
that inner voices?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what it
So
is
I,
said.
I, I would I would like to share this. Like when you first said give intention to this meditation, like I was thinking what intention should I give? Like all questions were coming, and then I finally said I will give an intention to answer all my questions. So it was in one sentence like you means universe just give me answers to all my questions. So when I was meditating, I was having these thoughts and disturbances, and I was coming back to it, like how you were guiding in between. Then I got an answer, like why even if how I start many things, then I do it, I complete it, but then at the end I am not happy or I'm exhausted doing all these things. So I got an answer that you always start everything with fear. Okay, and then what you do is there are two ways to deal with fear. Either you fight or you flight, or you run away from it or you fight it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I always fight it.
Okay.
Okay, and I get at the end what happens is I get exhausted fighting it, and I am not happy about it. So I have to start with confidence. Okay, exactly opposite emotions. That is, confidence will be the positive emotions, and it will be abundance. Start from a place of abundance. That is the main teaching of our program, right?
Yes.
So from fear, you move to confidence. Thus, from fighting, you will move to peace.
Hmm.
Okay, and from feeling exhausted, you will feel energetic.
Wow.
Okay, so this is what I got guidance. So I hope it will help everybody also. And
Yes,
to,
amazing,
yeah,
amazing guidance, amazing
yeah,
clarity. This is what I said. When you listen to
yeah.
that inner voice,
Thank
it
you.
gives a lot of clarity, it gives a lot of confidence, it gives a lot of idea, it gives a lot of courage. Yeah, keep listening to it, and when you are whenever you are relaxed, when you are calm, you will be able to pay attention to it. Or maybe while you're sitting in the park, you can just listen to your inner voice, or maybe while meditating, listening to some good music. So just observe your own emotions, how does what it is trying to say. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Kashish, for sharing. So we all inspired by your inner guidance and inner voice, and it is okay. And if you're not getting any inner guidance or inner voice, if you're not able to listen to it, it's completely all right. So just keep practicing again and again, you'll be able to get it. Okay. And now, so yeah, please share all your affirmations. We're gonna do wealth shower now. And before we start, I want okay, if there is any questions, so we'll take your questions, then we'll move to the wealth shower. Any questions or any guidance? As you said, all the questions and guidance you will be getting from your inner voice only, right? Yeah, please make sure you all share your wealth, affirmations. So we're gonna do the wealth shower. And most importantly, so pay attention to your inner voices. It is always guiding you. So that's what we've been keep telling. So your soul is your guide. Your soul, you're always guiding you. Your emotions always guiding you. I'm not your guide or my sister. Neither my sister or not me or your guidance. Your emotions or your inner voice, that is your true guidance, right? So just follow it, and you have to trust it. Again, again, if you're doubting it, if you're questioning it, if you're analyzing it, if you're judging it, again, it's your analytical mind, which is your ego, not your soul guidance, right? It's very clear. You have to trust it, and you have to act upon it. Okay, I'll take 1 minute quick break, and I'll come back. So meanwhile, you can share your affirmations. We'll start the wealth shower. Are you all shared? Okay, let me check. Okay. Yeah. Akshira Mohan sir, where is your affirmations? Akshira Mohan sir. Akshira Mohan sir, you have to share your Rajalakshmi ma'am, you have to share your affirmations. Okay, now I'm gonna create two breakout rooms. So 3 people in one room. Okay, we're gonna complete in another 10-15 minutes. So let us create it. Let me create the breakout rooms for you. Okay, in room number 1, I'm assigning in room number 1, Arun sir, Shriram Mohan, Nasar, and Rajalakshmi ma'am. In room number 2, me, Karthik sir, and Kashish ma'am. Okay, I'm just opening all the rooms. So for each person, take 5 minutes of time, and we're gonna complete by 8:20, around 8:25. Okay. Please join respective breakout rooms. Shira Mohan sir and Rajalakshmi ma'am, you have to join room number 1. They have not yet completed, it seems. So let them finish and come back. Yeah, a lot of miracles are happening. I'm going to share a lot of positive news also with you very soon. A lot of miracles are happening in our life. Yeah. Yes, are you all
So,
back? Okay, Kshira
Yes.
Mohan is still stuck in that room. So let me bring him.
Okay, Mohan, I'll be leaving now because I have to rush to the legislator's home.
Yes, just 1 minute. I'll just give you one simple technique to listen to that inner voices, because every time we cannot sit and do meditation. So just 1 minute of
Okay.
time. All you need to do is just take your inhale and exhale. Take longer in breath and out breath 3 times, and keep your right hand on your beautiful heart and listen to that inner voices. Okay, pay attention to that inner voice. You will be able to listen to it. I've did it many times, so I got
Very
a
good.
positive
Thank you.
changes. Very easy,
Thank you.
and you can practice at any time. You need not do long hours of meditation to that inner voice. Just
Okay.
2 to 5 minutes of time. Just observe your in breath and out breath. Relax yourself. Place your right hand on your beautiful heart. You'll be able to listen to it, right? And the
Thank
science
you.
is what the science behind is when we are born, first our heart forms in the womb, not our brain. So our heart is powerful. That's why. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes.
much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Love you all.
you.
Love yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mohan. Thank
Thank
you
you.
all. Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a joyful day.